Today I worked on this biting Frenchie. They went from this to this. This guy's name is Otis, and his mom saw some of my past videos working with difficult dogs, so she brought him in to see if I could work with him. He was very nice and friendly before, and then the water near his face started to trigger him. These were definitely not warning bites. First thing I try to do is secure him a little bit better, but then he snaps at me while I'm doing it. That's really bad because I can't let him jump out of the tub. Pat him on the left side to distract him so I can grab that lead right quick. Now we're back in business, and I try to secure him a couple more times. Each time I try to tie it though, he snaps at me. That's making it extremely difficult because I need to get him secure before I start anything. So I get a second lead, put it around his neck for more control. Then I'm able to tie him up there on that one. And he's still snapping at me, but I've got him secure at this point. I'm going to keep that lead there just in case. And you can't really see, but I'm petting him at this point. And I'm going to have to muzzle him during the bath process. Looking like Bane's dog or something. Now we'll get that rinse down where he's still freaking out, kind of snapping at me a bit, but we get it done. No blueberry facial today because I can't get his face too well, and we want something that we can rinse off pretty easy. Give him a quick scrub down from head to paw. Still gets the towel in the buns. Rubber curry brush just the same. We'll get him scrubbed up really good. He's staying pretty calm, so I'm going to do it a few times over for a few minutes. Trying to be real careful not to agitate him or anything like that. Finish up there, and then we'll get him rinsed down really good. I'm able to calm him down enough just to get him rinsed. Then the towel dry. He seems to be feeling a bit better. I don't want to muzzle him again, so we're going to do the nails right now. Thankfully, he lets me, and it's just his dew claws that need it. Now the power dryer, and not surprising, he's getting pretty agitated and scared of this as well. I tried the happy hoodie with it, but he's still stressing out too much, so I'm going to stop there. I don't want to keep that muzzle on more than a few minutes. Then he's nice again, but as soon as I put him in the crate, he starts to get crazy and try to attack me again, or anything that walks by him. Once he finishes crate drying, I'm going to work to get him out, and thankfully he's super nice. So nice and excited that he starts to pee. Then of course we'll get that avocado mist, that rubber curry brush, and the SleekEZ. Start off with a little squeaky toy to try to help him feel more comfortable. Start to brush him, he gets a little bit too close for comfort. Never know. But as you can see here, he's being a really good boy and not upset anymore. Then he suddenly turns on me and gives me some kisses. He had me scared for a second there. Now he's just loving life. We'll check that brush. We're getting quite a bit out, so we'll move over to that SleekEZ. Now even more surprising, he likes it so much he just flips over on his back and lets me rub his belly quite a bit. I don't know what to think of him. Then we'll make sure his coat is all good and I find just the right spot for him. Give him a nice Valentine's bandana. And then we'll use that EQyss Micro-Tek, and that's going to be for those wrinkles in the nose. Check out that nice, clean, healthy, shiny coat. No crazy hair coming out. He's all ready to go home. Today I got to work on one of the cutest puppies I've ever seen for his first puppy bath with us. He's a little shy to start, and we check out his coat before we put him in the bath. I think corgis usually don't have a tail, right? Anyways, now onto the nails. As you can see, he was fighting me quite a bit with that. And a wiggly puppy's usually no problem, but once he starts to bite with his super sharp teeth, we had a muzzle, but it calmed him down. Now rinse down, start off with that blueberry facial. We'll get that shampoo rolling in. Now I'm going to use these gloves, and that's going to give him a good scrub, remove any loose hair. A lot of times with puppies, they're not going to lose much, as you can see here. So now we're going to get him rinsed down, quick towel dry. Then on the power dryer, he does okay, and then he tries to escape. Then he somewhat accepts his fate. Now once he's dry, he's the happiest little boy. We'll use the EQyss Avocado mist and a couple brushes. Of course, all he wants to do is play. Could barely sit down. And I can't refuse those little puppy cuddles. We'll just pick him right up to keep him still. Then I'll go through with that slicker brush a couple times. Now we'll make sure there's no crazy hair coming out. Now back to playtime where he nibbles on my fingers. Then we'll get some close-ups, and he's so short we got to get the camera way down there. He's definitely not camera shy, that's for sure. Now I'm going to get him a bandana while he tries to give me kisses. Then we'll check out that nice, clean, healthy, shiny coat. No crazy hair coming out. Got him looking so brown and white, he might be my kid. He's all ready to go home. Today I got to work on the shepherd named Monty. For some reason, he looks like a Monty. Like someone just drew his face on there or something. You can see his coat's looking a little rough, losing quite a bit of hair. Try to explain clean ears are a good thing. Now we'll get that avocado mist with that pre-blowout before the bath. See all the dust and hair coming out. Now rinse down, start off with that blueberry facial. We'll get that shampoo rolling in, conditioner right on top. Now we're going to brush him from head to paw for 10 minutes with this double flexible slicker. And right away we're getting clumps of hair out. When you're brushing for this long, you may need to add more shampoo as needed. And I had so much brushing footage I had to cut quite a bit out. Didn't want to waste anyone's time with so much brushing over and over. Oh, too late, we're all finished there. Last chunk of hair, quick rinse down and towel dry. Now with the power dryer, he was good as long as I kept his face away from the dryer. Got his coat nice and healthy and fluffy. Now of course the avocado mist again, we'll get that brushed in. Use my favorite Deshedding brush for 10 minutes. And Monty's a big boy, but he just wants to cuddle. And of course he also loves to play. Always got to put time aside for that if I can. And he's gatekeeping his tail so much I can't even get back there. Try to trick him and juke him out, but he was smart. He wasn't having none of that, so I had to just kind of sneak it in, and that only lasted so long. Finish up with those 10 minutes on the deshed brush, then once over with a slicker brush. Now a nice 4th of July bandana. Then we'll check out before how his coat was looking, and the after. We'll see that nice, clean, healthy, shiny coat. No crazy hair coming out. He's all ready to go home.